shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding.
In its second season of existence, there's a look inside one of the real jewels of the NFL, SoFi Stadium, just south of downtown Los Angeles. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. Jackson on first down. He'll get this to his running back, Calais. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Marlon Davidson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. And the Jaguars send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. Call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Fighting Harris over the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Jakeem Graham. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Jackson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. No score after one on EA Sports. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's David Arnett picking it up. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Jackson. Smith catches left side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Jaguars 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, we just got to do ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. They run with Calais. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson from the left side complete. It's Smith, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., 56 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone. But today's tight end, they can run after the catch to the score.
They're big, they're strong, and they're extremely athletic. And they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Mayfield on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Third and long for Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And got his man complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
First down.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown.
Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. 13 yards remaining on second down. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Out of his end zone, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Nicole Hardman, the intended target. And it's second down.
By Jair Alexander.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Completes it to Hardman. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Mason Crosby set to kick.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Second and 7. Mayfield. That'll be complete to Cook. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line. For being corralled.
Complete to Jared Cook. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
First down throw for Mayfield. This is brought in by Gibson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And a Jaguar.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Mayfield with it once more. We'll find Gibson here complete. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. And again, it's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked by Julian Ward. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Deron Payne coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
11-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. They go play action now. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. To survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
10 at their own 38-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Mayfield now. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a first down as well.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Mayfield off the play fake. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Julian Love picks it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Following the interception, Mayfield to Jefferson on the slant. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. On third down, it's Gibson. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain
23 yards, the final tally.
The Jaguar first down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. They had a little setback there on first down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. Mayfield to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 14. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Made in the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
2nd and 5.
Again, it's Calais. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll run. Calais.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. Able to complete this to Chanel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
He'll find his running back out of the backfield, Raymond Calais.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Calais.
Inside the 20 before it's brought down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Calais.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Raymond Calais, the ball carrier. Arden Key brought him down. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. This to advance to the divisional round. And the 13-year man puts it through. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams,